Yellow. The little chat bubble isn't working today. I don't know why. So no chat on screen, perhaps. That's okay. Everyone can telepathically send each other signals. Maybe if I refresh it, I did open and close it though. Whoa, captures wrong. Alerts. Yes. I'll put the music on. Studio. Not this. I'll give this a refresh too. Beep. Beep. Refresh here. Chat. This one. Maybe it's what's it called? Cat chat. It's called. Refresh. Oh, there it is. But the actual thing itself isn't updating, so maybe if I... Oh, there you go. I think I updated now. Maybe another refresh, actually. Go back there. Refresh. Refresh. Maybe I'll open it and close it here. Anyway, I'm working on a commission. Refresh. Read access to OBS. Refresh. It doesn't want to show. Maybe it'll show later. It's fine. At least I can see it and I can relay messages back and forth. And that's important. Okay, I'm working on commission. I'm almost done. I say as I'm basically like almost literally halfway there. Halfway equals almost done. I guess so. This flipped. I'm gonna turn the color corrector thing off so I can see everything proper. Wait. Oh, I forgot this part. Oh wait, but let me finish what I'm doing. Lucio Graham, welcome. Or Graham, welcome. Welcome. California girls were unforgettable. What is the lyrics? I forget the rest. Hello. Hi. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good, if you're American, a good Memorial Day, as they say. Is there another like holiday thing that lines up? I feel like I saw that there were other places, other countries that have a holiday of sorts too. I think you forgot to add to your 1K milestone. Did I? There's a goal thing, right? I don't think I haven't changed it at all. Hold on, let me actually see what that looks like. I don't be poking around on this Twitch interface as much as I should. Manage goals. 1K. It's actually set to 1200. No, 1,200 is what it's set to. But it says 1K. Is that my fault? Followers, 1K. Did I name it that? I don't think I named it that. Auto goal alerts. Customized bar. Okay, I don't know why it says 1K, but it's 1,200, so we're almost there. My country, we have a holiday the same day as Memorial Day. Interesting. I wonder what it is about that day that makes it like a same date type thing, or maybe it's just like the time of the year because it's almost June. First patriotic government, the first one ever, like ever. Chinese. Why is K short for 1,000 anyway? Probably like a root word, yeah. I don't know. Speaking of like countries, and I guess the US is turning 250 years old on the 4th of July, as it does. But like the word for 250, it has like a word for 250. So I actually don't remember what the hell it was, but it just sounded a little strange to me, and I was like, let's just look it up. Fuck it. Again, we're always pursue a knowledge here. 250 US word. It's like sent something. Hold on. Back. 216, almost there. Okay, the word is semi-quincentennial. The big 250, it says. Semi-quincentennial. Semi is like, what? Half? Quin is 5, and then cent is 100. Does semi mean 2? Where's the 2 at? Semi-quincentennial. Semi-quincentennial. Let me move this a little bit. And we'll give it a little border. Extra small. Excuse me. How many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me swap it again. Sailor Meow. Aww. Ah. So cute. All you need is a captain hat. Oh, I guess either or could work. Drawing Miku? I'm not. I'm drawing someone's... say OC. I guess a VTuber is an OC to some extent. But someone's character. This is a commission that I'm finishing up. I'm halfway there. Oh, that's why I started talking about root words. So this is the character. And then this is the illustration. Girls are pretty, always. 100 emoji. 100 emoji. Where was I? Here. Oh wait, I forgot I had the canvas twisted. I was moving the thing because I was like, oh, it's not slanted properly, but it was. Actually, no, it wasn't. But even then, maybe this is easier actually. Like this, and then we'll do 6 of these. How's it gonna be? Juicy HOV. Smaller. 1, 2, 3. A few more. If the reference art is always like a little loose in its lines, it gives me some liberty to be quite loose too. This design is a little complicated. You wouldn't think it necessarily when you're just looking at it, but it is quite complicated. There's a lot of layers to it. Like you're like, oh, well, that's not too bad, and then you get to it and you're like, oh, actually there's quite a lot to it. Transform. Oh no, not the whole bag. Now I can copy this. I was gonna say something. I forgot. I don't ever really have much to say anyway. Big lie. Huge lie. Smaller, like this. All these should be pretty small. Perspective. This. And these are always together. Closer is probably the word. what I was gonna say because the little sailor outfit. You guys ever seen that Minesweeper game? Minesweeper Plus, I think it's called. Let me Google it. Minesweeper Plus. Yes. Minesweeper Plus. So it has a little cute little guy on it, and it looks so cool. I only know like very little about Minesweeper. Like enough to play a baby level. Well, I have to refresh every single time, but I know a little bit. But I'm not good enough to play games where it's like all Minesweeper. Like I would never progress. But Minesweeper Plus is like neat because it has like a little boss battle system with like these big mines that like mess up the board and stuff, and kind of like make it tricky. Like there's one, I don't remember which one it was, but there's one like boss mine here that like you have, it like counts down and you have to click on it before it reaches 0. It's just kind of like something to distract you as you're flagging mines. You don't have to flag a mine when you play. If you want to, you can. There are some people who don't. Like this. But when you're opening things, I don't, what's it called when you reveal spots or something? I don't know what it's called. I don't know the Minesweeper vocab. Ooh, mystery dungeon. Got a little bit of blue. But I think but the game also has like a really cool soundtrack to it. It'd probably be fun to play a little bit of it and like maybe just show a little just so you guys see what it is. But there's this person who draws a little fan art of the little captain creature. I mean, it's a person technically, but the little captain guy, and it's so like wholesome and cute. And I really like seeing that person's work. Minesweeper Plus. Control S here. We're gonna watch the trailer. Let's watch the trailer. Just for funsies. Boxware. Let's see, this is oriented, right? No, it's not. It's not. You. Like this. Just take a look. The little guy reacts and stuff. It's so cute. It's like based off an old Minesweeper game. I don't know if it was for Game Boy or something. I don't remember. One of them old systems. I've never seen the trailer. I've just seen gameplay of it. You go through little levels and stuff. Look at it, so cute. Okay. But then you got the boss battle. Music. Let's see. What's the name of the boss? I've seen this this tuber here play it. It's really neat. Their gameplay. Boss 10. This is the intro. It's quite neat. But it does something. I wish I could play games like these. I wish I could enjoy them. I can only enjoy them by watching. I'm not good enough to play. See, it's counting down and you have to touch it. This probably be fun as hell. if I knew all the patterns. Anyway, that's that. Just wanted to show that because it was cute and neat. If I could find out the person I'm talking about, the artist, though. But I had to be logged in TikTok for everything. So me not right now. Actually, I should try to finish this or get some progress because I don't have much time on stream. LOL. Okay, did that. Well, this is done. I think. What's left? I think there was something left, wasn't there? I always come back. I think that might be it for this character, though. Color. Let's start in the other one. I always hide the... what's it called? Like the face features when I color stuff. Because it gets in the way of a good bucket tool fill. This is skin. Oh, I forgot to erase these. Erase this. Technically this is transparent, but I'm gonna just draw it solid. Excuse me. Face, shoulder, legs. Let me hide the color here. Wait, this isn't skin. Whoopsie. Let's reset this. Okay, skin. Skin. Okay. Let's do hair. Purple, because it's more purple than anything. You're so purple. This. I'm gonna have to go back and mask the eye. Mask. I do like this. No, wrong. Soft. This? We'll do a full erase. Actually. Go back and fill it in. And then go back here. Yeah. I always feel bad having to like cover certain things, especially when characters have a lot of bangs. But this is just an overlapping pose. I can't really do the whole like semi-transparent thing and have it make like proper sense. Okay, hair. We did that half color. I'm gonna raise my tablet. Wish. This. And then this might be able to do a fill. Oh, it really wants to color that part. I gotta go in and double check these little parts. Little farts. Coloring. Okay, I have a little more time than I thought. Yippee! So maybe I can find that TikTok that I want to show. Hold on. Looking for funny video of the week. It's not funny, it's silly. Well, it's not silly, it's cute. K-pop? I think it's very cute. Where is it? Kind of down in my likes. Also, I found the Ultra Kill edit that made me want to play the game. I feel like I might get dinged for the song though, because it's a song. Control C. Hopefully it lets me look at a profile not logged in. It should. Okay, let's look at this really cool artist. They draw stuff for the little Minesweeper game. Does this make sense? Yeah, it does. Let me move it a little bit like this. But they draw little things. I really like these comics that they do. Let's do this one. There's a little comic. Or a scroll. Oh, it scrolls Automan. Automan? Automatically. Hold on. It's too tall. I gotta read the comic. Anyway, but it is really nice, this little comic. What's the shortcut for this? Here. Let's back it up a little bit. Like Lego people? Yeah, they're nice and simple. I gotta tie it. I guess I should read it out loud. This is an auditory program. To some degree. I've been gone for a while this time. 2 weeks, I think. Have they received any of my letters? I hope my parents aren't too worried. And this is our son okay? Enough worrying around. I should get my boat ready for my next shift on the sea. Hey, sir, I think your boat's going without you. And the boat's gone. And then when you see it all like this, it's like extra, like, oh, I don't know. It's so cool. So cool. I don't know. It feels so nostalgic, this sort of art, when you just like make things that you like. I love people who are passionate, and I love seeing what they're passionate about. Little animation test. Their animations are good too.
I feel a bit more like myself.
This is a little guy from the Minesweeper game. Isn't that so cute and sweet?
I feel a bit more like myself.
Gotta move my camera this way. Jeez, these are heavy. Up. Splash. There you go. My first flag has been placed down. I still have to flag all of these other mines. It's gonna be a long day, isn't it? And then you see all of it together. Ah, it's so wonderful. The sort of stuff that my friends and I would make in the computer lab. They do little animations too. How cutesy. It's the big mines, big scary mines. Also, I really like how simple the boat is. Just like a boat with like a cylinder on it. Wonderfully simple. So your shift's been good? Not really. In fact, I feel like I'm getting more stressed than the last. It's terrible. Well, have you thought about working somewhere else? What? I just can't leave this job. I worked so hard to get here. It's been my dream ever since I was a kid. I trained for years to get where I am now. Plus, I've made minesweeping my life's duty. I can't simply leave without fulfilling it. I have to do it no matter how hard it is. Jeez, well, I can't decide what you'll do, so. Sip. Just do what feels right to you. I think I will. Thanks. That's the whole thing. It's so cute! I got little animations. This is the first one I saw, and I thought it was so cute and creative. And then the whole thing is like cutesy. I don't know. I really like what do you like to watch on TikTok? Stuff like this. I love passionate people and their interests. It's so cool. So cutesy. If any of that interests you, go give them a follow, a like even. Follow, a like, and a sweet, beautiful comment. Let me continue. Maybe I can finish this in time. I said I have 40 minutes left. Is 40 minutes enough to finish this piece? I don't know. Maybe just barely. Okay, the blue is just that. Everything else there's not blue. Inner ears are pink. Only one inner ear showing. Series. Format's enough for me to draw the word the, and some of these, and some of these. And done. The. And that Mimi doesn't show the ear because it's turned to the side. Okay, hair. Maybe it's enough for me to do the flats. I might not finish doing the shading. But the flats, 40 minutes is funny. And then this is the same color. And then this is this purpley color. It only looks purple. Overlay? Multiply? No, it has to be this. Overlay. Multiply. Maybe it should be blue. Yes. 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 Blue. It's gonna be a little transparent. And then these are the same color. I'm gonna make these solid. So here, zoom in to check the bucket tools work, I suppose. Oh, here. Here. I hide this. Place this here. Oh, this is skin. Skin. Here. Skin. You here. This color. Well, it's so dark, it doesn't really show, but it's fine. Ha ba ba ba. Ha ba ba ba. Close. Then we'll do dress. Here. Zoom. Here. Zoom. All this. Okay. I think I'll be done with the flats sooner than I thought. Okay, that's that one. This one, I guess, can be transparent. I feel like it'd be better to just be solid. Well, yeah. Easy. Yeah, this is a little transparent. Maybe it doesn't need a mode. Here. Do the shoes. I suppose so. Okay. Tail, I guess I should put with the hair. And these little ribbons. Same color as the shoes. I'm doing the shoe layer. Oops. This little button. I'll do that. Here. The yellow layer. I have to sneeze, but you won't hear that. I have a coworker who sneezes, as one does. But when she sneezes, it's a little scary. Like it almost sounds like she's crying, sort of, but it's like a little bit more horrifying. But at its easiest, it sounds like she's crying. And she's talking about when she went out to the store and she was having a little allergy moment, and she always sneezes in like 3 to 6s, like in like huddles. I have another friend who does that too, who sneezes in clusters. But she was sneezing, and then the person at the till asked her daughter, "Is she okay?" And she was like, "Yeah, she's sneezing." And she's like, "Oh, I thought she was crying." Okay, yellow. Oh, wait, this will hurt. I'm a silly who does stifle sneezes so people look at me funny. I stifle my sneezes too. I try to make them not audible at all because I don't know. I don't want to freak people out and also draw attention to me. You know what I mean? Like when I sneeze at work. I mean, when someone sneezes at work, it's a small space, so everyone says "bless you," you know, because it's within auditory distance of everyone. But then when I sneeze, no one hears it, so no one says "bless you," and that's according to plan. I don't need anyone to say "bless you." I don't. It's okay. Don't worry about me. Like it's not that deep, but I'd rather not. I don't know. Be loud. There's another lady who's pretty quiet in her sneezes, but she'll. I don't know. I don't think she makes the first comment, but there's someone who makes the comment being like, "Oh, your sneeze is so quiet," and she's like, "Really? I thought I was like yelling. I thought I was yelling my sneeze out." And like, no, those are really quiet sneeze. It reminds me of like in like the vocal classes that I've taken. There's usually like 1 or 2 people who are super quiet speakers. Okay, let me do the face now. And when they get up to sing, they're super ooper duper cooper quiet. And then the prof will be like, "Do you think on a scale of 1 to 10, like how loud do you think they were?" And they'll say like 7 or 8. And then we have to be like, "Actually, you were like at a 2." You were so quiet. And they're like, "No way." And it's like, yeah. Like you'd be surprised how quiet you actually are. But to you yourself, you sound like you're basically yelling at everybody. It's right here. And usually by the end of the term, they're not like loud, but they're way louder and you can hear their voice a lot more beautifully. Which is always nice because they always have really good voices. This is too thin. But they eventually like learn. Probably because of how it shakes your head. That's true, huh? It's all vibrations. Good vibes only. Okay, maybe not that one. Your bones would be shaking. Back and forth. Shrink, shrink, shrink. Oh, Christmas. Maybe I should make this a little big. These corners, at least. Drawing crazy? Yeah. Ah. Let's see how that looks. Also, watching this adorable art makes me wish I didn't have to deal with so many big bills this month. I want more art. I will be here, so the art will be patiently waiting. This looks fine. I was afraid it was gonna be too thick of a line. I was telling some coworkers that I do like commission stuff. They're like, "Whoa!" They were like impressed and stuff, and they're like, "Why do you even have a job?" I had to be like, I mean, like it doesn't make that good money. And also I had to tell them like how like in general freelancing type stuff is like feast and famine, where it's like you'll have good times and then you'll have bad times. What was it? Is the good, the worst, the best of times is the worst of times. I don't remember what that was from, some book. And then they were like, "Why?" And again, also I have a language barrier going here because I was talking to them about this in Spanish. So I was doing my best to like try to like explain what it is that I draw and stuff like that. But as always, I always miss some vocab words. Where the hell is this? But then I was trying to explain to them because they were like, why is there sometimes that people don't buy? And I struggled really hard to like explain how like, well, there are times I was like, it's like any other business. There are times in the year where people have more disposable income to use on luxuries like art and stuff like that. These should be in the same folder. And I think I got that point across enough, although very haphazardly because I feel like I could use better words. But yeah, it's usually just how it is. I mean, it's any other business, like even the place I work at, like in the whatever meeting, they were like, okay, so we did pretty good, but like these months, like as expected, weren't as good as the rest, right? It always depends on like what sort of business it is, but all businesses go through that. Even the biggest of businesses have like their slow months, if you will. But yeah, stability is why I have a job. Because I want to live. I want to live. As we all do. How many eyelashes? This character reference. It's a little eyelash. I was debating if I should put a little one just right here. It's a little bit more lash. Being an artist full-time seems like it sucks unless you have actual employed career that you get paid monthly. Yeah, it feels like it's a lot of work if you do like the real grind that a lot of people do. Like I have professors who are like by I suppose definition like professional artists, but even they have the teaching job, you know what I mean? Granted, it is like a professor job, but it's like not 100%. Even if the art can sustain you, I feel like usually even professional artists take to something like teaching for like the emotional gratification, I suppose. You know what I mean? Where it's like making art and stuff is fun, but then I have to like, you know, do all the art stuff. It's like I want to interact with people, or I don't know, whatever your goal as a person is, right? I had someone in mind, but I can't remember who it was anymore. Miss Yudi teaching us art 101. Okay, guys, we're gonna draw a circle. And the first step to drawing a circle is drawing a square. Do you guys know that trick? Where it's like you draw a square. Oh no. You draw a square and then you kind of like do the lines of a circle like this, and you use the square to guide you. And then you erase the edges. And you get like a pretty okay circle. Your model's so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I think I can introduce all the glasses. Control S. There's also other little tricks to draw other shapes. Like, almost like you were gonna draw a red heart inside the box. Is this suddenly Undertale? What? Why isn't this working? Oh shit. It's Undertale. Or Deltarune, depending on which one you play. So you can also do, like, if you want to draw, what is it? Like a triangle in perspective or like a cone become blue. Blue. You want to draw a triangle in perspective or a cone or something? You draw a circle first and you draw the point to where it is, and then you connect. You connect it, and then you can like shade it or something. Like lit like that or something. Sorry, you just joined? No worries. It is Clip Studio Paint, which is usually $15 when it's on sale. I think it goes on sale like at least 3 times a year. At its most basic. Which is not too bad. Hi. So yeah. Feel free to ask more questions if you like. I have answers, perhaps. Okay. Let me go here. Oh, wow. Oh, the Angie one. Doo-doo. The Nintendo Switch click. I started smelling some sloppy joes, like a phantom sloppy joe. Like there's no one in the house with sloppy joes, but I just smelt it. Phantom sloppy joe. You're not Angie? Hello. Hello, I believe you. Your mom low-key runs the of Lilac Cookie for some reason. It's been a while since I've seen Lilac Cookie. Hold on. I haven't been playing... Oh, Lilac Cookie. Bro, Cookie Run, Oven Break. I've now played that in 5 ever. I forgot they were in Kingdom. A Lilac Cookie. I guess we're both purple. And they have a little pink on them, but they're more purple than anything. It's been so long since I played Oven Break. Oh, I forgot I had this open. That's fine. You love Cookie Run so much, the best game. I love Cookie Run too. I haven't been playing much, but I've played Oven Break since it was a game on online, the messaging app Line, when it was just a game for that. And it was for Cow too, but I was OG Cookie Run, and then I played Oven Break, and then I played some of the other little spin-offs, but then I played Kingdom because I decided to focus on that one. Where do I want the iris color? I guess in its own layer up here wouldn't be too bad. Here. What are my favorite cookies? My favorite new cookies. I have to sneeze, hold on. Whoa, you can see the model reel up on that one. What flavor would it be? Strawberry with ink. I actually have a cookie model. It's been a while since I've made it. No crash. I actually do have a cookie model. It's not the most updated rig, but it's here. It's strawberries and ink. Yeah. The outfit is actually, this is, you know, an OG model, but if I were to design like a proper cookie, it would probably look different. But the model is based off of an old OC I had that was for like a Tumblr project, like a collaborative Tumblr project thing. And I never used her for anything, but I thought her design, her outfit was cute, so I just reused it for the cookie. So that's why I'm a cookie who looks like this. Maybe you have to open the air freshener. Can you smell it? You're drawing it now? Oh, yeah. Here, I'll look like this for how, so you can take your look. Take your peek. There already isn't a pasta cookie. Is there? I feel like there probably is a couple pasta type ones, but there's so many different types of pastas. Like you can pick any sort of shape and like do over that. You can also, like, I imagine like if like you could probably do, it's cat meow. You could probably do like, if you were chicken Alfredo pasta cookie, you could be shrimp Alfredo pasta cookie. You know what I mean? Like there's like a slight variant in it. There's so many cookies that are just like made out of random stuff. There's that one that's like moldy. That's a recent one. I had to go to out of bed to check. Whenever I'll answer in Discord tomorrow. Okay, I'm curious if it smells through the plastic. Big smell. I'll be thinking about about that Tumblr project. You're our Alfredo pasta cookie. Big skitty. Go uni mask, gotcha. Sorry. Skitty gotcha. This model could use a little re-rig, especially on the one ear. I read this in a couple hours when I did it. But it's cute still. Okay, this is gonna fill. It's a single color. Yes. Skitty mentioned. I love Skitty. Skitty's so cutesy. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna do before I sneeze. What my favorite cookie is. In the recent world, as in oven break, I mean, it's pure vanilla cookie and shadow milk cookie. Ooh, I know. I know. But they're both so cute. And then I like, what else? I like shadow milk cookies self. I like it. Pure vanilla is probably higher than shadow milk cookie, but I like shadow milk too. And then in OG oven break, I like millennial. I like a millennium tree cookie. I waited so long for him to be in oven break. Not oven break, in cooking in Kingdom, because when Kingdom came out, he was like a leaked asset. And then how long has it been in this game? Been out like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and he just barely came out. Come on, the glorified millennial cookie. Love your vanilla to Yumi ship with him. Ah, I wish you 2 happiness. This is 100% Yumi shipping safe zone. You can Yumi ship whoever you want. I understand. Millennial cookie. Oh yeah, and then it was like the whole the lore or whatever that they updated. What was the shit? How they thank you. How they update the lore. I've been barely keeping up with it. Really, just barely. Yumi shipping, it's real. It's true and real. Okay, this is the flat. And then here. Coloring pen. Yeah, keep using this one. Okay, me going over here to be like, okay, time to do the other eye, but there's only one eye open here. This is much darker. Oops. I guess it's just lighter. Look at Shay! Welcome, welcome! Welcome everyone. My name is Kame, aka Universe Cat. I'm just a cat in my own universe. And today I am finishing up as much as I can this commission. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. Playing Pikmin 2. Pikmin! Thank you for the raid. Chaos raid. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, welcome. I hope you had a fun time with the Pikmins. Little creatures. Did the eye from the inside of the head look like those cursed dev videos? The eye from the inside the head. I don't know. Pikmin! It's Peek. It's Peek. This is your favorite of them. Your favorite of the Pikmin. Pikmin 1 was so good, they had it too. I never played the Pikmin games. It seems fun. Maybe that will be for another time. Love Pikmin games. They look neat. That one... My cat's gonna meow. That one scary boss creatures that look like little water skaters are interesting to me. I want to play them in order, so despite owning 3, I'm holding on myself. Have you even started the first one? Let's make some progress, and then eventually all 3 will be completed and collected. I'm quite slow to finish video games, so I get it. No, because I need to buy them on Switch. For the Switch. My boys just do the raid message hella late. I guess they did. A physical Andy. No, I totally get that. I also buy physical as much as I can. It's a little bit harder for more recent games, but if it's available, I'll do my best to get it. Oops. How do I shade this? She's already a blast because it doesn't feel like such a rush to make progress. Oh, you can take your time and have some fun with it. Recent games, it only really matters the platform. That's true. Like which platform's gonna stick around longer. Let me save here. I feel like my computer's slowing down. How to buy Wii version Pikmin 2 on my Wii U eShop. Too much money. What was the difference with the prices? Normal here, normal. Okay, multiply here. If you're on Xbox, you're kind of soul getting physical games. Why is my computer slowing down? Why are my frames jumping? I'm wondering why. And like, because the music's so loud in my head, I'm like, is it the music? But that doesn't make sense. $20 versus like 50 to 60. Okay, what is that? Ah, that's crazy. Oh yeah, games these days are nuts. Multiply this one. Hey, excuse me. The D60 isn't terrible for a used Nintendo game, actually. Yeah, some of them, the more desired ones, can definitely go for more. But I remember when they didn't have to cost that much. Like Melee, how you say it? Melee is still in 100 range on eBay. No, yeah. That's crazy to think. But it's true. Maybe we should do a little top coat. No, not top coat, but you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? This little top part. A little highlight. Hear another name, but has the best boss music. All the bosses acknowledge the music. I want to see. Hold on. Pikmin 4. Favorite bosses in Pikmin 4. I like. I'm gonna open this program that I don't even use. Hold on. I like this like line of bosses. I don't remember what it's called, so I'm just gonna look up like Pikmin scary boss. Caps Pikmin. Music. Yeah, right. Does the game have music in it? I hope it does. Music box. That's not what I meant. Music boss. Hold on, my cat wants out. The disco ball. Yes, that one. I was literally just about to look that one up. Because the music is so neat. Here, so everyone can see. What did I close? Okay, music. I didn't remember what it was now. But now I know. Groovy long legs. Meow Meow looking like a 1930s child actor. He will live a difficult life. Oh, Punkaboo. Punkaboo shows up so often in the rotation, and I don't know why. Maybe because there's 2 of them. Okay, let's watch Groovy Long Legs. For funsies? Every video is a different ratio, so I always have to crop it different. Oops, what am I moving? Oh, the BG. The BGs. Spoilers are Pikmin 4 if you haven't beat Boss 9, Groovy Long Legs. Pokemon bias, yeah, 2 Pokemon. And we don't always get Skitty either. Although I guess Skitty does happen quite a bit. Like, I don't know how to speak music, but when, like, I don't know. I'm so big on the screen, hold on. But like the really bassy instrument that it uses, like when I first heard it, because I saw it in passing, and it was just like it was at night, and I like low-key got scared. Like I saw a video of someone fighting it at night, and I was scared. Cause I don't know, I was wearing headphones, and like the bass really hits you. And then the stompings on beat with it. It's quite neat, really. The growl sound or the bass drum. The ow part, the ow. Me trying to isolate the part I'm talking about, the ow, that part. Ow. And then like the part over it. Phosphat boss in Pikmin 3 scared me as a kid. Let's look it up. Here's the fan I had to originally got to sleep in 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. I would like to see. Isn't there a part where it goes even crazier? Probably just that, right? Oh, here. No? Yeah. That was so neat. And there's a whole... Yeah, here we go. Red Behemoth. He's so mad. I think in general, it freaks me out. I think a lot of things in Pikmin are kind of freaky. Arachnorbs. Let's look at them. But like they're freaky because they're... Okay, one, bugs are pretty scary. But they don't have eyes or anything. And like there's like you can't really read them, right? Like I don't know what they're thinking, and that makes them scary to me. Great terrifying designs, yeah. That one Ultra Beast, Blacephalon, I think it's called. The clown fireworks guy. He reminds me of a lollipop. Or like one of those 4th of July like light sticks like you can get at the dollar store. This one has hair. This is creepy. It's like big. And I can't tell what it's thinking. I think also Pikmin is kind of... Pikmin low-key a horror game? Low-key a horror game? Let me look at the boss. This one. Pikmin. This one. Shaggy long legs. Pikmin kind of is horror, yeah. This is just a saw wave base with a sub wave added. Sound like there's a respace in there too. That's so epic that you know the instruments. I wish I had that knowledge. Behemoth. I want to see him. I want to see you. Tweaking the chat is blocking the thing I uploaded the art too. Did you upload it? Because it's a link, right? If you send a link, let's see. And I can grant a temporary permission, can it? An unveil? What is that? OCs, really? Like a little OC website. I've never heard of it. Hold on. Is there a way to allow links in YouTube chat? I feel like normally... I don't know where I would go for that. Username is the same on there. Okay, let me see if I can do that look. We're just watching Pikmin videos. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hopefully it doesn't let me, or I don't have to log in or nothing. Oh my god, it's so cute! Control C, Control V. No more Pikmin, we're looking at this. It's new to me. There's always a bunch of websites around. So your Yume ship is canon, yes. In your universe, your Yume ship is canon. Best cat in the universe, so cute! Thank you. I'm gonna save that after. I'm scared if I press Control C is gonna, or Control S. Oh my god, you got even a little guy? A little meow meow with a sailor suit. It's so cute! Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my god, it's so freaky deaky cute. It's so cute! That's so cool. I never heard of this website. I'll take a look at it more later. There's all sorts of websites. I think I was starting to say that all sorts of websites ever. Dude, the World Wide Web. Dude, the World Wide Web. But anyway, there's all sorts of websites for like OC stuff and whatnot popping up here and there with a variety of success, but some of them have their own stuff. Along to the background of Lucky Star as a poster. It was so uber duper cute. Where's the chat? I hit it on accident. Here. How you like? I do. I love it. It's so cute. Hydrate. Thank you. I shall take a sip of wawa. 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 I love Hyraxes. They're so cute. Something I think about like animals. Right. Things about animals. Right. Like, what am I, a baby? Sometimes I think about a dinosaur in my picture book. No, about animals and like how when people first discovered some of them, they're like, what is this thing? Right? And so I was thinking like, what's like an animal? What is like the most recent animal ever? Not talking about what's the most recent animal I've like consciously was like, oh, that's new to me. And the answer is the Hyrax. You guys know about Hyraxes? That furry thing just walked by. Oh, usually it doesn't look anything like me. Then it's small, it's on 4 legs. And it's furry. Here. But Hyraxes, I wasn't like shocked to see them be like, oh my god, what is that, right? But I was like, oh, it's like a rodent-looking creature with fangs? Like, the fangs really tripped me up. I don't know. I was like, huh. And they're so cute. They go, wah wah! Wah wah! And they're so cute. You gotta sleep now. You're so cool. Look up live drawing streams was the best decision I made today. Ah, well, I'm glad I streamed drawing today. Thank you for stopping by and for drawing this super uber cute art. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you have some sweet dreams when you go to bed. Hope you dream of pure vanilla cookie. Oh my god, look, it's the cookie too. Meow. The ultra big cookie. Okay, glasses. Meow. I can't see the sticker for some reason. Sticker emo. Cookie. It wasn't even a sticker. You just said the word cookie. Why didn't it show up on my screen? Meow. Meow. Look like a cookie. Looking like a cookie cake head so big. My head's so big. It's full of sweets and treats. Sugar. Strawberry and ink. I think put the color back on. Wow. That took a long time for it to come back. I'm gonna eat comment. Yo, I'm full of ink. You're gonna spit it out and go patooey. We bust you open, does candy go everywhere? I'm not a pinata though. It would just be hella sugar and like crumbs. But pinata like OCs are a thing. Okay, I think I have to end the stream. But you like ink. If you like it, that's your That's your gusto. That's your flavor. Rock candy brain, interesting. Hella sugar, like your personality. Rottingly sweet and cute. Damn, I want to keep streaming. I want to keep streaming. Maybe I'll stream for another 10 minutes. Let me just open the game that my friend is gonna play. Hopefully it doesn't show on the screen. I don't think it will. Meow. Are you sugar? Because you're literally a cookie. You're like literally a cookie. Like, what happened to you? My first starts as a pickup line is just a declaration of truth and observation. Meow. Let's see. The inside of the meow. Always reference of something else when I color the inside of the mouth because it's like a 3 colors. Where is it? And I just like adjust the saturation. Or not saturation. Well, yeah, I guess so. Damn girl, are you a person because you're made of flesh? Zorbioli, welcome, welcome. What's my little forest? Do you guys know Whoa Vicky and like her tweets and stuff? She has like some interesting tweets. Hold on, see if we can pull some up. Just to show. Whoa Vicky tweets. My favorite one is what shall I render? Whoa, not who. Whoa. She's the one that says I'm battling with my flesh, real and true. Save it. I'll just cycle through a few of these. You don't, but show. What was she originally? A rapper. Is she the Catch Me Outside girl? Am I remembering exactly that's her? Or is it another girl? I need a wiki page on her. Wiki page? Wiki page? I need a wiki page. I don't remember if that's her or something, but she's like in that adjacent world. But I'm not gonna say anything because I'm gonna get it wrong. But I'm not talking about her past. I'm talking about her fucking tweets. I'm battling with my flesh. Was Bunny something bad? Barbie was another one. I don't remember. I get all these confused. Hold on. What do I chat? Chat, where are you? Here. Anyway, I'm battling with my flesh. It was a really good one. Some of these, like, she'll tweet multiple or like versions of them. So here's another one. I fight every day with my flesh. It's a constant battle. Here's another one. My own family forsaken me. Oh, I like this one. Your flesh will embarrass you. Ooh, this one. Oh, this one's in a weird ratio, but should be fine. What does this mean? I don't know. Well, some of them have more background to the others. This one is what shall I render? This is my favorite one. What shall I render? She's like really... Here's another one. Here's a little compilation of them. She's like religious, right? And I think part of her is that she like wants to like save herself for marriage, but she also like has, you know, as a human does, desire. She had like a, you guys know clavicular? Maybe you guys are you guys like in that at all, like to any degree? But she was with that clavicular guy. And she had little tweets about him and stuff because they got along really well. But you know, she's like looking for Mr. Right, you know what I mean? Sadly, you do know. Yeah, that guy has been going through a lot, to say the very least. Hey, let me read these. Wait, let me go with the order. The flesh is never satisfied. I put no confidence in my flesh. The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Real. I'm battling with my flesh. She has some other ones. Kamala Harris is a witch, but she spelled it weird. Hold on. I don't know what he does. I just know it's bad. Yeah, he's like one of those like looks maxer guys, and he did a bunch of like really bad stuff. Like recently, he like a witch. You spelled it weird. Hold on. It's on a Tumblr blog with a million things on it. What are some other ones? She has like some really good ones that are a little bit more low-key that people don't always post. I don't have time to go on a workout right now to look for some. A witch what? A witch. But yeah, that clip figure is in trouble. Smaller. I didn't vote. Sex transfers demons. Sec is very spiritual. Words are the most powerful things in the universe. It's straight crazy now. Yeah, he like had shot at like a gator or something, him and his homies. And then he like injected like, I think she was underage, like an underage young lady who's also like in that looks maxing community, but she's like very much like a victim of it. He had injected her with like some sort of like fat removal thing on her face, and it like really fucked her up. And then he had like overdosed on like meth or something on stream. Oh yeah, and then his homies like choked him out on stream, and he basically passed out and like almost died maybe, but they basically like made him completely unconscious. He's going through a lot, and it's really insane, and it's like somewhere something failed him, and he's not a good person at all. A victim. He's also doing a ton of drugs and hurting people. Yeah, like we can see where he came from and where he was lost and led astray. But it's definitely like he's gone far enough that it's like I don't think we can excuse anything. Like have some control over yourself, like I suppose. But it is really sad to see because you know, young man who lives online, we can see how he's changed. Is this one real? Hold on. I don't know if this image is real, but the connection thing is interesting. Other poor kids astray. Yeah, it's really rough. Why does Democrat have the word demon in it? Readers added context they thought people might want to know. It does not. Merriam-Webster dictionary demon or Democrat. Why does it have demon in it? It does not. Is this real? Some of these are like, she says some interesting things to the point where like I'll see some pictures and I don't know if it's real. Because sometimes she has some interesting words. But yeah, that's Wovicky. Wovicky's tweets. She was with that clavicular guy. Get away from her. She doesn't need any more problems. That's my favorite. It does not. Have I been added proper? At everyone. Hold on. You send a message? Brutal, burn, and true. Thank you. All right, let's see what I can do in like 10-15 minutes. I've already squeezed it. The stream time, that is. On time? Yeah, it's nothing serious. It's just that my friend wanted to game, and I think they might have work, so they have to go to sleep early. So they want to game with everyone before they have to go to work or go to bed to go to work. I'd rather not eat too much of their time, but then another person said, "Oh, I can do this time," so it got pushed back a little bit. Already squeezed it. I have squeezed it like an orange. This color is a little desatched. There you go. I took a color theory class recently, and the one thing that like I think was super cool that I like left the class with was like what the fuck? I just had a lisp there. I exaggerated there at the end, but I felt that initially. Oh, this old thing missing here. was like the concept of equal brightness. I was like, whoa. I don't know if you guys have ever seen like, I was right here actually. Like artwork where it's super light in tone. I don't know. I know how would I look up this artwork? I'm gonna try one set of keywords and see if I can find it. Not necessarily. But close. Sean Connery channeling. Channeling Sean Connery. There's like an edit. Oh, maybe this one? Sort of. This one feels like the closest I can do. Copy image. Like this sort of art style where like the colors are super light. I'm actually gonna do something. I want to see what it looks like. Not necessarily. These are all different values. But something like this, right? Or there's like another one. Keep showing this. Once served expired juice. Probably not the last time either that they served it. But like equal brightness where like if you have, let me do here, like something, this is not a proper brush, like something or whatever. I'll do Vaporeon, a really bad Vaporeon. And then like you have a color of the exact same value, but because the color is different, it has contrast to it. So like this yellow is the same value as the blue. I can even use it for a highlight if I wanted to a little bit. But then if I do desaturate it, it's the same value. And that's crazy when you think of it like that. Like, well, these are the exact same value, but then they look different here. There's art styles that have stuff like that. And like I saw recently someone be like, did you learn that too? I don't know if you actually learned it the same way I did. I think I explained it to you maybe though. For the equal brightness stuff. You didn't learn it, but it's so cool now that I have the word for it. Because I saw someone on Twitter had like posted just some artwork, and then someone quoted it being like, does anyone know how to get this art style, or like what this art like coloring style is? Like, what is it? And like high key, I mean, I never replied to anything ever, but I knew exactly what it was. It was equal brightness. It was equal brightness. It was like a really beautiful blue and yellow, like misty scene. And it was like really nice and light. And I know exactly what this is. I know exactly what this is and what they did for it. Like if I really wanted to try it, like I now have the vocabulary and understanding for how to do that. But I'm not going to because I don't draw like that. But if I did, that would be cool. Like vocabulary is so important to being able to explain stuff. I was like, whoa, I feel smart and educated. At least you know it. Yeah, I do. So now when people ask, I can be like, it's equal brightness. In color theory, it's called equal brightness. There's other stuff like, what was the other ones? There's another equal. I don't remember what it was. Equal brightness is one of them though. Oh, equal darkness is basically just equal brightness though. But it's like, if it's dark, it's the same thing. But like, I think the terms differ in like the sense of when you mix paint, because if you're trying to get equal darkness between two like pure colors, you might have to add black instead of white to get them closer, or add black or white to the other. Like, you know, you won't have to, if you add white to both of them, you're not gonna get the same thing whatsoever because they have different values from the start. So all theory goes out the window. I feel like if you were colorblind, I feel like as long as you focus on grays, I guess if you can't really see grays like values, then maybe that's where it would be a problem. But gray value scales. Like I learned that you can basically just do, I mean, I knew it, right? That's the weird thing too, is that I knew like you're supposed to do things in value scale and think in value, and that makes your art look really fucking good. But like it wasn't until I had like the vocabulary with that class that I took that I was like, holy shit, I get it now. Like I know exactly, because we did a lot of exercises and experiments on like mixing paint and stuff and like how to get certain things and like to get the concepts properly. And I was like, oh my God, I get it. Because even when I was like in high school and shit or like whatever, it's like, oh, you do the values, like you need to go darker. And it's like, yeah, I know that, but I guess there's a real difference with like really feeling it and like seeing the difference and like being able to explain what happened. You know what I mean? Should definitely learn more art vocab for my painting. No, yeah, vocabulary really helps. Okay, I got 10 minutes. 10 mins. I've been thinking more about how I can apply that to my digital drawings. It's a little bit harder on digital because you're so used to being able to do a million shortcuts and like not think about it. But if you really, really want to elevate your game, like it might be worth thinking that way. Oops. Forgot the color here. Was it masked? Series. Go back here. Not there. Here. Like this. Multiple screens. Talk about piercing eyes. Literally pierced through the layers to get to the above part. This part is overdoing it. Kusuya really does not have a good bucket tool. It always goes through everything. I know there's like that little like onion ice cream poo brush or like eraser brush that people use. I think now I understand it more enough to try to be able to use it, but I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll do an art stream when I draw in Paint Tool Sai, like the first one. I would definitely be interested in getting the second one. I've heard good things about Paint Tool Sai 2. But I hope the developer is chilling. Check out Sai 2. Maybe I don't know what the licensing is if for multiple computers or devices. It probably would be like whatever, but it's just a small project, so we can buy it and then we'll both use it. Onion ice cream poo. I think it's like an ice cream looking poo thing, but I said onion because I think I saw someone today recommend it to someone on Twitter, and then they called it an onion. And I think I knew exactly what they were talking about, but I never thought about it being an onion. Maybe it's a different tool, but like I could see how they thought it was onion. Onion. Okay, this is gonna be some weird lighting. Drawing hair is definitely one of my weaknesses. Like I know technically like it's like you're not supposed to have it super uniform and like all this stuff or whatever, but I think a lot of it has to do with like composition, like my composition weaknesses when I draw hair. I don't know. Like hair, like to close off hair bits like here, it always looks so solid. And it's easier when it's a painterly style, like I don't have to worry about it, but when it's like a solid like little closed line art style, I always struggle. That happens to be my main art style, so. I need to add highlights in this quick. I'm having a hard time seeing how dark this really is. I can block out a person, but people are my weak point as a whole. No, yeah, when it comes to like just doing basic shapes, like it's okay, like yeah, I got this, and then you start getting a little bit more into detail. It's like, oh, okay. a little harder. You really gotta spend more time looking. Oh, this is blue too. You can go back and do that. A little bit. I'm still struggling with making really short torsos despite actively trying not to. I think I have torso issues too. When I draw my model, I feel like I make the torso really short, but then if I make it too long, then it's like a little too long. It's like a weird balance. But that's definitely where like the issue is anatomy wise for my drawings. Especially in live 2D models. Or at least maybe not all live 2D models, but my main uni model especially. You see so many people that anything looking off is a dead giveaway. Yeah, we have like the human pattern recognition. We look for eyes and like features and stuff like that. Like kudos to the people that just pick up drawing people realistically easy. Yeah, I wonder what they see. Like what do they perceive? What shall they render? As Will Vicky would say. But I say that too for like for like music. Whoa, Kame, whoa. They say something #deep. What are you using? I'm using a coloring pen, which is I think it's like a modified turnip pen, which is one of the default pens. But this is like Rosu. You know, I told you her before. Let me show you Rosu because I don't think I actually got to show you art or her stuff. Rosu art. But it's on the overlay color type. I did show you her work before and you've never seen it. I think it's a lie. Let me look up a picture of her drawing Miku, or of her Miku. Modified Ed. What are they doing to Ed? Rosu Miku. She's a figure. I gotta find like an illustration she did of her though. I'm gonna go on her portfolio website. I swear she should have Miku on her on her portfolio. Modified bread. Enhanced bread. Okay, we're just gonna scroll through Rosu's art real quick. It's like a good show. This is her fan art. These are more recent ones. Then if we go real low, I feel like some of these are like OG art from her. Well, these are still VTuber. I think it was like pre-VTuber, her pre-VTuber art. Like her art's super classic. I'm surprised when I talked to Min about it, she wasn't aware of her. Like this sort of like eye cell she does. Aw, Mia. She's like one of those OG like anime artists online. She did a lot of this composition of like figure, and then like this is like a goated composition. You can really never go wrong with it. I usually don't consume much classic anime art like that. But like it's like this one I think was a really popular drawing when it came out. Beautiful. Cute, yeah. Trying to see how old this goes. This is her fan art because I know her fan art stuff popped up a lot before. She has a lot of Fate stuff. Aww. Platelets and red blood cell. I wish this still updated like the parody ones, not parody, like the spin-off ones of cells that work still updated more in English, but they don't. Was anime art before? Yeah. She's like, I wonder how far this goes. This costume that they put fucking every character in, this like Mash's werewolf costume, they put every fucking fake character in it to this day. To this day. Here we go. This is more of the older stuff. You can see like the slight style change. These are fantastic. Yeah. These are her older stuff too. Base, definitely. Oh, dude, these are so fucking classic. They remind me of Kantoku's art, the guy who did what's it called? Fuck, dude. Fuck, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. Like Neko? It's not Neko Prince. Was it something like that? This is really old art. Love Live. Damn. Did you receive mysterious messages? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. You know what? This is like OG Yume ship, bro. Fucking 7 over here. That was my fucking guy. That was my fucking guy. Real shit. Damn, I've never gone this far. Okay, this is where it ends. Nozomi, my favorite Love Live character. But this is her art. Her art is like super, I don't know. I was surprised that I never knew her because her art has been such a staple in like the artist community for years. Her original stuff. This is how far down her original stuff goes. Nowadays she does more OC stuff. I think she had mentioned that she was pretty apprehensive at some point to booby cells. It really does to like do original art because she wasn't sure if people would like her OCs. But this like cat and this like bunny character, she has this bunny character as like her Soda, but oops, my nose, as her Sona, but it's like an OG character. But now she has like let me expand this a bit. She has it as like a figure and stuff, and it's like, I don't know, it's really cool. Gorgeous. Let's see how far down her original art. You got time still? Let me check. Let me just tell them to at me. Just at me when y'all ready. And I'll see that. Hey! Excuse me! I'll see how old her... This is a figure. This is the concept work for the whatever. I like she had like a Patreon and I subscribed to it, and then I got like the PSD she did for this, and like low-key I don't understand how the fuck she did this. It was crazy. Like I think she is like one of those like artists that do a lot of like masking and like layering over and over. And I legit do not understand it whatsoever. It's almost insane. Like my process for drawing is completely different. And she's not the only artist that I've seen do that sort of like layering. It's a lot of compositing, but then like she'll like copy entire sections and paint over it. But you wouldn't think this is paint, but it's a lot of it's very painterly. It's redonk. Dude, this is it. This is the move. This is so cute. Drawing your OC for 5 ever. It's her OG stuff. I know she has a page for her figures too. Let's see. Oh, figures are here. No, back. Figures. Like her art is looking fine on Ami. Maximum layer hitting? No, yeah. But look at how many figures her OC has. And she's like a professional freelance illustrator. She streams also, by the way, if you guys are interested in that. She's a streamer as well. A vtuber. But she has like a Miku figure and stuff like that. And then look at her. Like, dude, this website's also really cool. Her OC has quite a bit of figures on it. I don't know, that's like living the dream. That's Tomodachi life living the dream, if you ask me. Like to have like your OC be a figure. Click! I want to see this one. It won't let me. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Real shit. On the ranking too is pretty high up. I think her figures on Ami Ami are usually pretty high ranking too when they come out. But yeah, that's Rosu. Another little tangent, but a good one. Not really a buyer, but they do look enticing. Yeah, I also am pretty conservative when it comes to buying figures because I don't got room for that. Like I don't have anywhere to display them, and I keep the boxes because like what if I need to like store them or move them? But then it's like where I want to keep the freaky boxes. I have them in my closet, but they keep falling over and like tumbling. pretty picky on them. Luckily, I don't have a display for them. Like, I feel like if you were to live in like the type of like room or situation where you could have a bunch of them, it would be really easy to get sucked into buying a bunch. You know what I want though? I want those huge figures. And they're usually like the big booby, like Super Sonico ones, but I want one of those really fucking big ones. Like the bunny girl figures. I don't remember the name of the line. But like they're basically like dolls. Like they're insanely huge. Cameras on display. I don't need more stuff to dust now. Yeah, I have to dust my figures pretty often too. They are so cool. Yeah, let me see if I can find one that's like SFW enough. Enough. You know, huge anime figures. I'm talking huge, not life size. I'm gonna look up a Sonico one. I don't know. Sonico has a million of them. And I want a picture where I can see the size. Not life size though. Here's someone standing next to a life size Sonico though, which is cute. Wait, not save. This way. Copy it this way. She's literally real. The bunny rena is pretty big. If you can find a picture of that so I can see. What's the scale too? I actually don't know the scale. This is a 1/6. 1/6 is like the standard, which are still pretty big, but they're not as big as I know. 1/12? Would it be a 1/12? No, wait. Fractions get bigger the smaller they are. What's it? What, a 1/4? 1/4. Trying to think of us. What's the smallest fraction ever? Are 1/4 figures a thing? Rena's 1/4. I think 1/4 might be what I'm looking for. I want to see it standing next to other figures. This is my TV and my record player and my 1/3 scale. Okay, 1/3. Okay, can I look at a 1/3 one? Does 1/3 exist? Hold on. Damn near 1:1. Here is these two figures. This is a 1/4 Sonico, and then this is God knows what Miku. But she's huge. That's Sonico's 1/4. I mean, she's seated. But I guess I think this one's a 1/4 too, but she's standing. They have to get bigger though, right? Close to 1:1. Can I get a 1/2? a 1/2 figure, please? Well, if you compare it to like this monitor looks kind of small to me though. I'll be dead honest though. But like I don't know. I want huge anime figure 1/4. Next to 1/6 or something. Oh, Freeing's the company I'm thinking of. Or one of the companies I'm thinking of. I want to see a picture. 1/16. Check Discord? Okay. On the bottom. Let's do someone's collection. Let's see. We'll take a tour at someone's collection. They're 1/1 and 1/2 scale. They're massive, heavy, crazy prices. No, yeah, 1/1 is basically like they're in your room with you right now. On the bottom, is this a scroll? Okay, this is okay. So here's, oh yeah, here we go. Here's a bunny rena. Look how big. Oh, and Taiga. Can I zoom in more? Let me actually open this in Clip Studio so I can open it more or zoom in more. So here's a 1/4 Rena Higurashi. And here's what I assume is a 1/6 Rena. Like these two. Huge. Bunny Taiga. Dude, this Bunny Taiga is so cute. Taiga has a lot of really super duper cute figures. Money to collect? No, yeah. Oh, here's Celty. I love Celty. I was thinking about her recently. Her and her, I don't remember his name, but the man who loves her a lot. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh my god, he really fucking loves her. I was thinking about it. And she's so sweet and cool and epic. I love Celty. Maybe I'm like thinking, did I remember her name? Canon? Oh, I love her. Dura is great. I need to rewatch it because it's a common thing where it's like everyone who watched Dura when it came out, and then like now it's like everyone forgot the fuck it was about. Like I remember bits about it, but then like there are parts that like aren't as solid in the memory. You know what I mean? These are cool figures. This is someone. Oh, look at this, dude. This is cool as shit. Full Metal Alchemist. Brazaz. It's really cool. Mishima Kaze. I have a Kanata Lucky Star Shimakaze figure when she's in her outfit. I need to dust that one. I haven't dusted that one in a hot second, I'll be honest. It's on Hulu right now if you want to rewatch. I have to see. Then Christina. A Kurisu. I have a Kurisu figure that my brother gave me, or like, well, he kind of just left it here, but I have it. And the peg for her leg part is so fucking terrible that she's constantly falling over, and I'm like so fucking close to just like putting blue tack or something on her. Whose room is this? I don't know. This person on my figure collection. Is the blue kimono girls from Yu Yu Hakusho this one? I think she might be Sword Art Online, actually. I don't know if it's the this is what's his fucking face from Sword Art, I think. From like the Alice bit, I think is what it was. Big Christina plushie. She's so cute. I love Sense Gate. Or is there another blue kimono girl that I missed? Asuka. I have an Asuka figure too. There's a cool collection of the Black Rock Shooter down here. Black Rock Shooter. Meow, 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 meow. These are cool. Nanachi's so cute. Nanachi has like a fucking life-size figure. I don't know if it's like a thing you could buy. As you can get from you. That'd be some real old stuff. It's cool that there are older properties that have figures made today. The Dead Master figure. Ooh, Figma. Ooh. I want a Figma. I don't personally have a Figma. But my sister has a couple. And they're so itty bitty. Like they're so small. That's almost like, damn. they're a little hard to change the parts because they're so small. But I want Ina, the Ina one that she has. They're just doing Oshikatsu with Ina. They're so small for their price. No, yeah, definitely pricey. And they're itty bitty. But I get it, I suppose. I feel like it would be easier if they were big to change the parts. But, you know, more plastic, more money. A near life-size figure Nanachi for sale. Yeah, I think there is one. I know it was for sale though. I know the author, the creator has one. He's like a #1 Nanachi fan. I need to catch up on that. I haven't read it. I haven't really seen if it's updated too much where I left off. It's been like a year or two. Christmas. I usually see life-size busts for some characters rather than full figures. No, yeah, busts are definitely easier for people to, at the very least, sell. I imagine sculpting them would be easier too. And not having to worry about the stability. The Dolphy stuff, I have, because my sister, who's in chat right now, Devilment, she's super into dolls. So she's shown me some Dolphys. She was talking about she wanted the Beatrice Umineko Dolphy to win the vote, but the one who won the vote was another Saber, I believe. Was it Saber? Yeah, I think it was, right? Every time I sculpt, I want to go big, but it's got its own challenges. No, yeah, the weight distribution stuff. Has no one really hopped on the game yet? Are you serious? Wolverine and Jean Grey busts. There's Overwatch Ramatra has one too. The voting's unclear for me. It seems like everything but her. Everything but Beatrice. Beatrice is so cute though. And she's like the perfect little doll. I want a Rosen Maiden doll. But some of the Rosen Maiden dolls are so like not cute. At least they're not my type of doll. Like I want them to look like basically like the anime, but so many of them look like Victorian like porcelain dolls with that like really like semi-realistic face paint and like face style. And I don't like that sort of stuff at all. I want them to be basically the girls from the anime. You know what I mean? But they don't make them anymore. And they never made one very close to that. Remember where we saw our cute stuff? Yeah, I'll be retweeting it here and there. Sometimes I retweeted one recently. She doesn't post very often. The Nendos are kind of like they are, but I wish they made them like the actual size of the dolls. You know what I mean? Must have been Twitter. Yeah. I want dude, the names of these dolls are crazy. I always forget. I don't want to stumble my tongue. Frozen Maiden. No. I want Seiseki. I want Seiseki doll. She's so cool and cool. She's so cool and cool. She's so cute and cool. But she was barely in the story compared to her sister. Seiseki would be a cute one too. I like both of them. What one did body, TBH, and sculptor fund had to use? Yeah, but I'm not into dolls enough to spend the amount of money that you are willing to spend that money for. If I was gonna make a doll that was expensive, I would just make it me. I would just make a uni model. Who else would I make? What's like I'm thinking of like a female character that I love enough that I would make a doll of her. And like not worry about money being an issue. But when it comes to female character, I guess Kino. I love Kino. Okay, I think I have to end stream. I think I would do one for Kino's journey. Because I think she's cool and she's everything. And if she would have me, I would marry her. But I don't want to tie her down, so she doesn't have to marry me. But I would love her. I just want her to know that is all. I would make a doll of her. The MDD body I want, I can just buy different heads in the future to change the character. That's true, huh? I guess the next worry you would have is clothing and like having to buy or make that. Because even clothing my nose. Even clothing can get expensive. I mean, it really can. The Kino MMD I showed you was cool. Yeah, I think I remember it. It was cool. You know, so cool. I wish her figure, the cool figure with Hermes in it, wasn't a million years. A million years? I wish it was $1 million. Those are easy to make and get into. It makes it dangerous for your wallet. 100%. Truly. Doll can cost more than actual. No, yeah, I can't. That's why I feel like there's some advantage to having a doll that's pretty big because you can buy real people clothing for it. But then you would probably still need to learn a little bit of sewing anyway to like adjust it and tailor it for the doll. Like edit it better. My OCs used to be in Kino, but I renamed her to Lotus. I feel like there's only a few OCs that I've ever really renamed and stuff. I tend to like to like leave my OCs how I made them unless I'm really gonna be using them. But I like seeing them stay just the way they are because it's like a time capsule type thing. For me at least. But I know I probably should change them a little bit. Okay. Great stream. I went over almost an entire hour. Okay. Lovely everyone. It was fun chatting. Hope everyone has some good nights, good sleep, and sweet dreams. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Minosi's rather than rename, I make a new one. That's true. Alright everyone. Bye bye. Sweet dreams. Yeah. Applause. Thank you everyone. Bye. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the pet. Bye. Bye.